Hello and welcome to How to Pronounce Bible Names, where each week I tell you how to pronounce some of the names found in the Bible. I'm your host, Steve Webb. I hope you subscribe and that you'll be with me for each episode going forward. If you like what you hear, tell a friend or leave a comment at Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts. On today's show, I'm going to tell you how to pronounce 8 different Bible names. Some of those requests have been building up for a while and I want to get through them now. Remember, if you have a Bible name that you'd like me to pronounce, send an email to steve@lifespringmedia.com and put Bible name as your subject line. That's 2 words, Bible name. This show's brought to you by Webb's Easy Bible Names Pronunciation Guide. Every name in the Bible is included in my book. That's almost 7,600 names. With every English spelling from every major English translation of the Bible, no matter what translation you use, you can use this book. The pronunciations are shown using my very easy-to-use method, which does not use all those funny symbols that you see in most dictionaries. I hate those. But don't take my word for it. Here's a couple of Amazon reviews. This person says, I read once a week at Mass. Before this book, I would Google for correct pronunciations. I even found a good online resource, but it wasn't complete. Then I saw this and knew I had to get it, as it is a complete source to properly pronouncing all the names in the Bible. I bought the Kindle version and I'm glad I did, as it's on my phone and I can access it even when I'm in church, should I need to. God bless and thank you, Mr. Webb. Well, thank you for that. And here's another review. I love this book. It no longer freaks me out to be called on to read a Bible passage that contains one of those long people or place names. If getting called on to read the Bible makes you break out in a cold sweat, check out Webb's Easy Bible Names Pronunciation Guide at easybiblenamesguide.com. And if you use the promo code PODCAST, you'll get 25% off any downloadable purchase made at the website. That means PDF versions or MP3 versions. Paperback and Kindle versions are available at Amazon, and I can't give you a discount there. So check it out. I think you'll like it. All right, so let's get to today's words. The first word is Antipas. Herod Antipas was a son of Herod the Great. He was a governor or prince of Galilee and the land beyond the Jordan during the whole period of Jesus' life on earth. And he was the guy that beheaded John the Baptist. And Pilate sent Jesus to him when he was at Jerusalem at the Passover. He had a servant by the name of Chuza, and Chuza's wife became a follower of Jesus. You can read about that in Luke 8:3. All right, the second name we look at today is Ehud, which means he that praises. There were 2 Ehuds in the Bible, Ehud son of Bilhah, and the great-grandson of Benjamin, and Ehud son of Gera. The next name is Issachar. The name means reward or recompense. He was Jacob's 9th son, and therefore Issachar is also the name of one of the 12 tribes of Israel. Next is Asher, which means happiness. Asher was the 8th of Jacob's sons, and also, therefore, one of the tribes of Israel. Samson. This is the fellow who, of course, allowed his hair to be cut by Delilah. You can read about him in the book of Judges, chapters 14 through 16. And if you haven't read them, I highly recommend you do. Makes for really good reading. Next is Zion. This word is thought to mean monument or raised up or sepulcher, but scholars are really not certain what the original meaning was. And Zion is, of course, another name for Jerusalem. Couple more to go. This one is Shiloh, which means peace or abundance or rest. It's a city in Ephraim, and the Ark of the Covenant was kept there from the last days of Joshua to the time of Samuel. Lastly, we've got the word Gideon, and it means he that bruises or breaks, or a destroyer. Gideon was a general, a very important general. He was also a judge and a prophet whose victory over the Midianites are told in the book of Judges, chapters 6 through 8. You really should take the time to read about Gideon. All right, that does it for today. If you want to get in touch with me about the show or request that I pronounce a Bible name for you, email me at steve@lifespringmedia.com. And in addition to hosting podcasts at lifespringmedia.com, I'm a professional voiceover artist. If you'd like to talk about hiring me to do a commercial for radio or TV or some other project that needs a voice, email me at studio@stevewebvoiceovers.com. And if you'd like more info on my book, Webb's Easy Bible Names Pronunciation Guide, go to easybiblenamesguide.com. And if you decide to buy the PDF or MP3 version or both, be sure to use promo code PODCAST for a 25% discount. Thank you so much for being with me today. If you like the show, please consider subscribing and help me grow the show by telling a friend or 10. And leave a comment in the review section of your favorite podcast app. I hope you'll be back next week when we tackle a half a dozen or so more names. So until next week, may God bless you richly. I'm Steve Webb. Bye.